Gun fam, what's up? It's the Gun Brother. Thanks for tuning in. Update on all the madness that's going on in Virginia. And I'm just gonna make this quick, just a quick update to what I talked about the other day. If you saw that, that's cool. If not, videos right here, but this is gonna supersede that anyway. Thank you for liking and subscribing and keeping up with everything that's going on. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit it. But let's just get into it. And two things that have happened. So basically, from what I understand, these go from House bills, get voted on, and then they become Senate bills. So now HB 217 is what I talked about last week, and now it has become SB 749. So there's a couple of changes that happened during that time, and that's why I don't speak in absolutes when I talk about this stuff, because it's an ongoing process, so you don't know what you're going to end up with. But a couple of things have changed. One thing kind of for the good, as much as you can hope for, and then one thing just absolutely insane. Looking at House Bill 217, if we scroll down, any person who imports, sells, manufactures, purchases, or transfers an assault firearm is guilty of a Class 1 misdemeanor. That has pretty much remained the same. But what I've noticed is that's going to be 18.2-28741. Looking at that one, the next one is 4.2, which is the importation, sale, possession, etc. of assault firearms prohibited by persons younger than 21 years of age. Current age of possession in Virginia is 18. So as long as they're over 18, they can possess it. And when I look at the new or current filing, there's 4.1. There is no 4.2. Goes to 30809. So it looks like if you are 18 and over, you are going to be able to retain possession of your assault weapons, as they like to call it, as responsible gun owners. So I think maybe they wanted to avoid having to go take those, buy back those, or whatever the process was going to be. I had somebody ask me in the comments about it. So they had asked about how were they going to go about that? Would they have to turn them in, or are they going to come get them, or whatever? So it looks like they got rid of that part. I don't see that they've put it somewhere else in the bill. Now, going to where it gets worse. And that is going to be 18.2-309.1, and that's the sale, transfer, etc. of certain firearms magazines, which is going to be prohibited. And the way it's worded in the definition, as used in this section, large capacity ammunition feed device means a magazine, belt, drum, feed strip, or similar device manufactured after July 1st, 2026, which implies grandfather and everything manufactured before that into the equation. Any person who imports, sells, barters, or transfers a large capacity ammunition feeding device would be guilty of a Class 1 misdemeanor. And the filing as of 1/27, two things have happened. So it's still 18.2-309.1. If you look at that first paragraph in A, the date has been removed. And if you look at B, any person who imports, sells, barters, transfers, purchases, possesses, has been added to large capacity ammunition feeding device, is going to be guilty of a Class 1 misdemeanor. So that means everyone with a magazine that can hold over 10 rounds is going to be guilty of a Class 1 misdemeanor. And the problem with that is, this is all magazines. This is going to be your handgun magazines and your rifle magazines. Anything that holds over 10 rounds is going to be a misdemeanor. And that is the insanity that they are proposing. And that is the case right now with what is filed currently. So that's where we are in the process. Let me know what you think in the comments. With that being said, man, Gun Brothers out. I'll talk to you guys soon, man.